The versatile elixir, an in-depth look at tahini. Tahini is a thick and creamy spread made from sesame seeds. It has a long history and is an important part of many foods around the world. Tahini is a beloved ingredient that is used all over the world because it has a strong taste and can be used in many different ways. The history, production, health benefits, culinary uses, and cultural importance of tahini are all explored in this video, and which sheds light on its long-lasting appeal. Origins and history. Tahini comes from the Middle East and the Mediterranean, where it was first made thousands of years ago. It is thought that the process of making a paste from sesame seeds began in ancient Persia, where the sesame plant was grown. Early people knew that sesame seeds were valuable for more than just cooking. They also knew that they could be used as medicine. Tahini comes from the Arabic word tahana, which means to roll or grind. Over time, tahini made its way to the Middle East, the Mediterranean, and North Africa, where it became an important part of each region's food. The making process. Grinding and breaking sesame seeds, with or without the shell, into a smooth paste is how tahini is made. There are several steps to the process. How to choose sesame seeds. Picking the best sesame seeds is the first step in making good tahini. People like hulled sesame seeds because they have a softer flavor, while unhulled seeds have a stronger flavor. Grilling. Usually the seeds are cooked to make them taste better. There are different ways to cook seeds, but usually you just toast them until they turn golden brown. Milling, a stone mill or an automatic grinder, is usually used to turn the roasted seeds into a paste. Some makers add water at this point to get the right consistency. Packing. When the tahini is done, it is put in jars or other containers and is ready to be sent out. Good for your health. Not only does tahini taste great with many foods, it is also good for you. Here are some of the most important health perks of it. Full of healthy fats. Monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats are found in large amounts in tahini. These fats are good for your heart. The amount of protein, it has a modest amount of protein, which makes it a good food for vegans and vegetarians. Minerals and vitamins. There are many important vitamins and minerals in tahini, such as vitamin E, B vitamins, iron, and calcium. Fibers. It has dietary fiber in it, which helps your body digest food and keep you full. Phytochemicals. The main ingredient in tahini is sesame seeds, which contain phytochemicals that protect cells from damage. Uses in food preparation. One thing that makes tahini unique is how versatile it is in the kitchen. It can be used in many savory and sweet recipes, such as first, the sauces and dressings. Tahini is an important part of many recipes from the Middle East and the Mediterranean, like hummus and tahini sauce. It can also be used as the base for salad dressings. Dips. It is an important part of dishes like baba ganoush and mahamara and can be used as a dip for raw veggies or pita bread. Making bread. You can use tahini in baking to give cookies, cakes, and bread a unique nutty taste. Smoothies. A spoonful of tahini can make a fruit or protein shake creamier and taste better. The marinades. It can be added to marinades for veggies and meats that are grilled. Lunches and snacks. The rich, slightly bitter taste of tahini goes well with sweet foods like halva and ice cream made with tahini. Significance in culture. In the places where it is usually eaten, tahini has a very important cultural meaning. It is a sign of kindness and has a long history in the food culture. In the Middle East and the Mediterranean, foods made with tahini are often served at parties and other events to show unity and warmth. Also, tahini is an important part of religion and holiday celebrations. For example, dishes made with tahini are eaten during the Jewish holiday of Hanukkah. Because it has a long past, can be used in many ways, and is good for you. Tahini is a beloved ingredient that keeps showing up in kitchens around the world. It brings people from different countries together because they both love its rich, nutty flavor and the many ways it can be used in cooking. Even though our taste for different foods and flavors from around the world is growing, tahini will always be a famous ingredient in our food. What is the best way for me to take it every day? There are many healthy and tasty ways to include tahini in your daily diet. But like any other food, it's best to eat it in balance and keep a few things in mind to make sure you're safe. For a safe and healthy way to add tahini to your daily meals, here are some suggestions. Controlling the portions. Because it has a lot of fat, tahini is high in calories, so watch how much you eat. The usual amount to eat is between 1 and 2 tablespoons. Eating too many calories can happen when you eat too much. Second, eat a healthy diet with a lot of different foods from every food group. Tahini should be a part of this diet. Add it to meals that also have whole grains, lean proteins, and different kinds of fruits and veggies. Check the labels. When you buy tahini from the store, read the packages very carefully. Choose goods that don't have a lot of extra ingredients. Some types of tahini may have added salt, sugar, or chemicals to keep it fresh. Pick items that have the fewest chemicals. Store correctly. To keep tahini from going bad, keep it in a cool, dark place or the fridge. If the oil has split before you use it, stir it well. Tahini made at home. You can control the ingredients when you make tahini at home. Just mix some roasted sesame seeds with a little oil, like olive oil, and you can add a pinch of salt if you want to. You can be sure it's as natural and healthy as possible this way. Put it to use in recipes. Add tahini to recipes where it goes well with other ingredients. Some ways to use it are to drizzle it over salads, dip raw vegetables in it, or mix it into smoothies. Try making dips and sauces with tahini to make your food taste better. Moderation in diets high in fat. If you're on a low-fat diet or have other food restrictions, you should know that tahini has a lot of fat in it. In this case, eat it in moderation and think about how much fat you're getting in your daily intake. Having allergies. More and more people are allergic to sesame seeds. Before adding tahini to your diet, talk to a doctor or nurse if you know you have any allergies or sensitivities. Difference: tahini is a great ingredient, but don't count on it alone. To get a lot of different nutrients, you need to eat a variety of foods. To get a proper amount of healthy fats, eat a variety of foods that contain them, such as nuts, seeds, and avocados. Water. Because it has a lot of fat, tahini can make you lose water. Make sure you drink a lot of water throughout the day to stay hydrated. Keep in mind that everyone has different dietary needs and tastes, so it's important to make sure that the amount of tahini you eat fits with your health goals and dietary needs. For personalized advice on how to safely add tahini to your daily meals, it's best to talk to a registered dietitian or nutritionist if you have any nutrition worries or restrictions. Where is the safest place to buy tahini? There are a few reliable ways to buy tahini based on where you live and what you like. You can buy tahini from these trustworthy places. Nearby grocery stores, tahini can be found in the foreign or condiment aisles of most well-stocked grocery stores. Look for well-known names and check the date on the package to make sure it's still fresh. Stores that sell healthy foods. A lot of health food shops carry a range of tahini brands, such as organic and specialty kinds. It's more possible that these stores will sell tahini that has been made with few extra ingredients. Markets in the Middle East or the Mediterranean. You can find good tahini at these shops, where it's usually from well-known and trusted brands. These shops might also have tahini for less money. Shops that sell things online. Tahini can be bought online at well-known stores like Amazon, where you can read reviews and pick from many names. Check the seller's scores and reviews to make sure you can trust them. Specialty food shops. Some specialty food shops only sell foods from certain areas. They might sell real tahini that comes straight from places with a long history of making it, directly from producers. Some people who make tahini sell their goods on the internet through their public websites. If you buy something straight from the manufacturer, you can be sure that it is real. If you want to buy tahini that you can trust, keep these things in mind. Look for items that have few ingredients. Pure tahini should only have sesame seeds and maybe a little oil, like olive oil. It shouldn't have any fillers or chemicals added to it. Make sure the food is still fresh by checking the expiry or best by date. Before you buy something online, read reviews and scores. This can help you pick names and sellers you can trust. If you like goods made from sesame seeds that were grown organically, you might want to buy organic tahini. Know that tahini can be different in different parts of the world. Different countries and regions may make tahini with different tastes and textures, so try a few to find the one you like best. In the end, the quality of the tahini you buy will rely on the brand, where it comes from, and your personal tastes. If you're not sure where to get tahini, ask friends, family, or people in online food groups for suggestions. They may know of good brands and sources in your area.